to Master Chief of the Navy has caused hell to freeze over. I ended up being top of the top tier in this here Dunkirk video, despite there being Julius Caesar and Queen Elizabeth. You know, much better warships. Is what I'm saying. So my thoughts on the Dunkirk? Well, it's the only ship with more trolley RNG than a German battleship because of those stupid quad turrets. Its AA is miserable. It doesn't actually do too bad as a secondary build. In one co-op mission, I went on a secondary duel with a Bismarck and won. And then again, that was co-op, although I will say that the AI is still pretty intelligent. I actually really like the Dunkirk, which I hate to say because I have a real bias against the French. Really don't care for the French, as I've mentioned in earlier videos. You know, they went to war with the United Nations, got away with it. They refused to decolonize. It caused a lot of problems for us Americans to clean up. Never mind the fact that we've caused some of our own demons, but you know, again, I really just do not like the French. But no, the Dunkirk actually did quite well for me in this mission. I didn't die, so that was a bonus. Probably need to get Superintendent on though, so I can have an extra heal without having to go premium. Although I might, considering that this is a premium ship, put the premium heal on it. I tend to do that with my premium ships because they do, you know, earn more money inherently. So it's kind of worth it. Although it can get expensive. What is it, 22k per heal? Yeah, I mean, at one point the entire team was not going Charlie, but I knew that was a stupid idea. So, because I was the Dunkirk and I was feeling a bit froggy, I decided to go to Charlie on my own, and it actually paid off pretty well for me. My god, what just happened there? Who died? Oh, our Fubuki died to a gate. Not surprising there. Why did you call? Sissy died? I don't know. Maybe his sister just died? I have no idea what any of that means. Now, initially, because it was the cab, I thought it was the first to destroy in there, but I didn't realize they only had one destroyer. But we'll see as that turns out that I do find out, thanks to my hillbilly radar or spotter plane, that it was in fact not a destroyer. Surprise, surprise. Yeah, you know, this match was actually, this match was surprisingly good for me. I normally have mixed results in the Dunkirk. I mean, it's a fabulous ship for me. I think they've, you know, even though they've kind of nerfed it in some ways, it's actually not terrible anymore. And I'm actually shooting down planes, you know, they're only tier 5, but still. The Dunkirk is notoriously, I can't pull up the H button in this. It's not got the best AA. Let's see what is over there. An October Revolution and a Coin. Those will be interesting targets later on. The October Revolution driver was not the smartest gentleman I could think of. Oh god, it is like 40-something degrees out here. I'm wearing thermal underwear, lined pants, a thick plaid shirt, and a leather jacket, and I was still feeling a bit cold until it started to warm up, and then I was, you know, just right. I'd rather be overly warm than, that Perth is going to cause me problems later in the match, as you'll see, but I realized now it was an emerald, and I was like, oh dear. HE is not going to be the best solution against an emerald. But this emerald player had no idea what was about to happen to him. In my second volley, even a Dunkirk can deliver a good old paddling every now and then, especially at close range. I don't know what this emerald was thinking, but he dropped smoke and then proceeded, like a noob emerald player, to just sail straight out of his smoke, as we'll see here in a moment. There we go. Now he's back in the line of sight.
Fighter destroyed.
Yeah, I finally shot down my fighter. And, you know, trolley RNG, 4 overpens, even though that was right at the waterline. I don't know how. Secondaries just... French secondaries on this thing are not that bad. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I'm going to be interested to see what they do with the French battleship line. It might actually be good. And then this guy did not know that he can single fire his torpedoes. You know, I'm not going to tell him that he's making a terrible mistake. My guns are about to reload, and... paddled. That's the paddling. 27k, 27.1k damage. And I can't believe the French Navy is winning. It's so counterintuitive. But you know, hey, what can you do? I was expecting that Perth to come back through the channel because that's what I would have done, and I didn't realize that Perth had torpedoes at this point. I'll find that out rather painfully later. But, you know, what can you do? That little Aussie got me pretty good later on. Got Marvin Gaye's song stuck in my head. Heard it through the grapevine. I think it was finally at this point, maybe, I started realizing that Perth's not there. And that these guys were not smart enough to sail through the channel or acknowledge my presence in any way, shape, or form. So, you know, when in a French battleship has all its guns forward, what do? You initiate paddling protocols. Increasing the top speed. Accelerization. Now, the cloying, I probably could have hit... Well, no, I could not at this angle. I couldn't actually, like, get a good shot on the cloying.
This game break is brought
So,
to you by...
luckily, the October Revolution gives me a good firing solution on him for me. Don't understand why the October Revolution has a stupid limited number of, whatchamacallit, that's 11,000 damage. Again, this guy does not acknowledge my presence throughout this thing. The carrier, to his credit, does. Even though I hate him for it, but, you know, at least he acknowledged my presence and made me feel a little bit more valued as a threat. And now I know I made the new mistake of immediately hitting my damage control and everything, but... It's only slightly came back to haunt me in my rear end later on. That minute and 59 second cooldown. Those ricochets, like, why? I believe I get to kill the New Mexico, maybe. I can't remember. I think I do. Yeah, I think I killed the New Mexico. He just had no idea what he was doing. He did not know how to counter the French battle cruiser like me. I mean, maybe he had never heard that the Dunkirk was the thing. And he didn't know that you could Citadel Dunkirk broadside. I mean, I did all the work for that Zuho. We all know how that works. I did all the hard work for him. So instead of shooting at the October Revolution at this point, I gladly made the right decision to shoot at the broadside, whatchamacallit, and then my secondaries try to work over the October Revolution. Now, all hands man baguette stations. What am I aiming at here? What the actual screwballs? I think I actually Citadel the New Mexico at some point. That, or he's just an idiot. I think it's more that he's an idiot and I didn't Citadel him. How long would you be mine? This girl that I was initially talking to ain't talking to me anymore, so I'm like, trying to find some other girls to talk to. I'm currently talking to a 18-year-old who goes to my college. That's a paddling, boys. And I bounced all his rounds because, you know, French bias. Can't remember why I had to burn my damage control at this point. I think I get another dive bomber jack. Yeah, that's it. I'll come back to well, it doesn't really bite me in the butt because we win before I fled out, but you know. Five damage penetrations and I get like 9k? I mean, oh, that's right. AP damage pull. So at this point, he doesn't understand that. Like, how does he not citadel me? I was barely angled. And then he makes this erroneous decision to go broadside once again with his guns pointing in the entirely wrong direction. I do not know what was going through this guy's head. But he was not the most intelligent player I've ever met, so. Now it's this decision, I'm like, oh, yep, there we go, that's how I got him. Fire. Because I did all the work, as we all know. And it was at this point I didn't realize that the Perth had Torps, because I thought she was much more like the Belfast, where she just got, you know, that HE and she didn't have to worry about using torpedoes, but I guess it's because she doesn't have those 4 triple turrets. Yeah, she also has Hydra, I think. In that minute reload, I was not going to be able to. But, you know, luckily, as we're about to see here, I have the last laugh. Man, some of these ones really good. There we go. Suck it. That's an order. God, I can't make any French jokes in this video because I actually did well.